Alright, we're here in the backyard, riding again. I've got these new sick graphics on. I got the white plastics and all that, so yeah, it looks really cool. I like it better than the blue actually. So anyways, we're riding in the backyard. Dad and Tate are riding, so yeah, it's gonna be a fun day.
It's been 2.5 weeks. Been working on trying to heal up, so just gonna ride today, see how I feel, and if anything doesn't feel correct, then I'll just pull off and heal up more. But it's just the backyard. I've done hundreds of laps, so the track's a bit different, so I'm really excited about that, and been jealous when I watched, so yeah, just try not to get too excited today.
As this goes smoother than our re-entry back into the moto world than what Australia was.
Super difficult because he's never not been that kid that's just all out all the time, and it is hard to try and slow him down because he's just that way inclined, and so it's hard to put somebody back in a box that just is like, woo! And I know how that is because I'm the same way. And maybe you got a little more of my DNA than yours. It is what it is. You don't do high kicks, and I do.
We talked about this. He got a lot of his mother.
He did, and it's a good thing because we're very happy and we're very excited, and we're all or nothing, and that is good or bad.
It's crazy how much quieter that pipe is.
Oh my God, it's so much better. Our neighbors are so thankful that we went to that.
I'm thankful. So that you can lift up onto that first one. The first one, if you get that first one, then it'll all start to go like that. You'll start to get the understanding. Right now you're like, rah, rah. And then at that point, I don't care who you are, it's really difficult to get it to go back the way it's supposed to. Get down in there smooth, and the first bit is the more important. As soon as you get that first one, everything else then will like fall into line. See how there's like a low side? Even if you have to get out of it and get onto the low part, try to get where you get up onto that first bit, and it's like, understand how that does, because everything you do, you make it really hard and challenging for us to set your bike up, because you go gas, off, gas, on. It's like on, off, where it's like, you gotta learn how to like play with it. And then what happens is you just go full shock, nothing, full, so then I can never get your bike to handle the way it's supposed to handle. So I need you to work with me a little bit on trying to get it to stay down, and that's by not so every hole, it's not a gas it in the hole, because it makes it really challenging. Okay, let's work on that a little bit. All your other sections, really good. Remember yesterday, coming out of that choppy, like the clay turn, smooth on that gas. Good how you're doing it, but instead of going rah, just go smooth all the way through. Go like kind of like, do you understand that part? Okay, work on that part, because it's that part that does it. It's not you're still giving it a lot coming out.
Should I go to fourth? Because I feel like it's...
I think fourth, that's what I told you. I said third through the turn, and then go to fourth, and then go. And then it's not about like, I actually don't care how fast you go. I want you to learn the technique. The technique is more important than the speed at this minute. This is what I want you to work on when you're not riding fast right now. Work on that, getting your body forward. Like, get your head up and over the crossbar at all times. When you come down into here, like come down in like this, and then it's like it's a up and a up, like, and same as when you come back towards me in those stands, like get up and like and get understanding of the front. and smooth, really work on getting that body butt back and head up and over, and everything happens here. Happens here, sit. Happens here like that. From this position, you can counter it. At every point you can counter it. Very, very, very rarely does it catch you off guard and then you're too far on the front.
How are you feeling?
Pretty good. Track's pretty tough. Just getting to the groove of things. Shoulder's been asleep for 3 weeks, so I'm just trying to get it warmed back up, trying to get back to normal.
At Mountain Motorsports, we don't just sell power sports, we sell opportunities for adventure. Mountain Motorsports operates 10 dealerships across Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama with tons of in-stock inventory of motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, watercraft, and more. It's our mission to help you find and customize the perfect machine for you and your riding style. Not only are we committed to getting you on the perfect machine, but with over 200 years of combined experience in our service departments, we also support you through every step of your adventure ahead. Together, we make the road less traveled the most thrilling adventure of your life.
so that was fun. I was also going to play around and ride a little bit, but Tate, he doesn't demand my attention, but I want him to be on the right path. It's important. All that matters is I believe in him. I believe he can be really clever. I see a skill set that he has that's rare. His want to win is actually harder to control than trying to turn him up. And so that's where it just kind of requires my full attention on him. It's pretty much why I probably bounce in and out of riding and I'm gonna race, then I can't race because I'm not in the right headspace because I have full attention on him. And not that I don't have it on Kiah, but Kiah is such a different being. Like, you give her information and she just goes and wants to do it alone. I don't know, the stakes are a little higher too. You know, he is going faster, he's on 250, he's small, weight, he's on the smaller side. And so I want that transition to be good. I don't want to miss any steps because I feel like I'd be a hypocrite and I'd be so mad and angry at my own self because there's so many really good riders that I see that miss so many steps. It's important that we don't miss the steps. So anyway, that takes my time. But anyway, it was a good day. Pumped to see them both on the track. Tate went and got an X-ray yesterday and everything's fine. So yeah, some people would maybe question that, right? Let's answer that question before it gets thrown out there. I live this life. You know, the X-ray doesn't lie. When it's good, then you get back out there. Race is race. I think there's certain things that you can kind of brush it off and get right back into it. And there's other things that you need to take time. I've never had the luxury of actually taking time off with a broken scapula. Like, I've had multiple broken scapulas, and I've raced either that night or the next weekend. So, cry me a river if anyone's gonna come in the comments. And so, anyway, it's my child. And it's his choice. He wanted to do it, so it's good to be back.